of things. There were members of various organizations. There are members of Riot. Do you think League of Legends games shouldn't be prominent on Twitch? High-end figures in Riot.
So, if the organization itself, all right, has a problem within it in which its statistics seem to denote that is not only committing acts of sexual assault upon its own members, as is the problem with the U.S. military, for example, I would then say, yes, that organization doesn't have a place on Twitch because there seems to be systemic problems going on within the organization itself.
So you say that, you say the systemic problem of sexual assault against its members, but would you again hold if the University of Maryland had an esports team and the University of Maryland, as in the university, had yes, if the University of Maryland were streaming on Twitch, every college campus has a sexual assault problem that they're trying to deal with. Would you say no colleges should be allowed to stream on Twitch?
If those colleges had been involved in the global arms trade as well as the global suffering of millions of human beings, yes. If you're talking about
again.
If the amount of war crimes that the organization had performed, which in my opinion so far are amongst the worst of any developed nation, why would I want that represented on this platform? That is
because the military represents so much more than the war crimes of the past and the potential of the future.
To a lot of people, it represents death, destruction, and genocide. In terms of self-policing and self-reporting, the amount of sexual assaults that are occurring currently in the U.S. military by its own members has been increasing dramatically, especially towards men. If you told me today, Lycan, or if I brought this to you, if I was like, there is an entity or an organization in which 80% of its female members have experienced sexual harassment and 25%, 1 in 4, have experienced sexual assault, we would not be having this talk. You would be like, yes, they have no place. We would be having
to talk about, yes, they have a huge systemic issue and it needs to be unfucked. And my understanding, if you've read the same papers I have, a recent report from the Pentagon in, I believe, 2019, it said that reporting is on the rise and they are believing that is to be with the efforts they're trying to make an environment where people are comfortable reporting.
They also say that there's an enormous problem of underreporting. The stats that we have, which are already outrageous, are the ones that are coming from people who are brave enough to come forward about these stories.
So let's talk about how many people do you think are actually involved in a war crime that join the military?
If one person is involved in war crimes as a result of joining an organization, that organization is by definition a war crime organization. It doesn't matter if 99% of the people hadn't committed war crimes and there's a few bad apples doing a little light genocide.
Okay, so hold on. If we know for a fact that all policemen are racist, or I'm sorry, are not racist. One policeman is racist. He commits a hate crime, kills a black person, right? With your logic, the entire police force is racist.
So you're talking about a few bad apples, right?
No. Yeah,
well,
yeah, sure. You know what? Let's go with the few bad apples. Yeah, let's go with a few bad apples. Yeah,
awesome. But so the saying that no one ever likes to finish is a few bad apples spoiled the bunch, as in the entire bunch is now spoiled. So yes.
So you want the military gone?
I would love the military gone. I'm a realist. I'm not like, abolish the CIA, poggies. I'm like, hey, by the way, we have a whole bunch of different superpowers in the world. And obviously, I would say that they would start to do things that wouldn't be comparable to what I want. But ultimately, if we're talking to you and me about our dream world, yes. Do you want people to be killing each other? No. Do you want people to be bombing each other? No.
Okay, I legit do 100% think you are like one of the most spineless people I've ever talked to in my entire life. I don't know if you actually hold like any positions genuinely in your head, or if you will bend to shape to whatever other friend group you have. It's actually astounding to me, and I'm super curious like if in 5 years you'll look back and you'll realize like how absolutely like fucking cowardly you are and how you approach conversations, or if you'll still be the same way. Like this conversation has like blown my fucking mind. I can't actually believe it.
Sure thing, man.
All right, we'll see you later. Good luck.
Sounds good.